About ready to start the second half. Grimaldi Law Office, Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, and AAA Windows, Siding, and Doors, part of the sponsorship team for Railer basketball. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday night. First half, so far so good. Railers on top 21-19. See if they can keep it going and stretch this lead out a little bit as they look to snap this 5-game winless streak. It'll be MacArthur with the basketball heading to the basket near us. Starters on the floor for the Generals: McLean, Brummett, Cook, Smith, and Johnson. Starters also out there for the Railers. McLean, top of the key, drives in. Now he's picked up his dribble, back out to Brummett.
That's something they're looking to do. They're trying to get it down low. McLean's doing everything he can to try to get that entry pass, and Lincoln doing a good job of denying that.
And a good job by David Biggs stepping in there, getting a big rebound. So the Railers with their first offensive possession of the half. Biggs top of the key. Bad pass stolen away by Brummett. Brummett go in with the little finger roll. That's no good. Gets his own rebound. And then a foul is going to be whistled on Garrett, I think, coming down. Let's make sure that they're going to call that on Garrett. Foul will be on Isles, his first on the team. And, honestly, as a three goes up by Johnson, rolls it over the rim. Rebound comes down to Smith. Back out to Brummett. You got to be very careful once they start imposing their will on the offensive boards.
Yeah,
here from MacArthur.
They've seen us run our offense, and they just read Biggs. They knew where he was going with it, and they just anticipated and able to step in front of that pass, and that's off.
Three on the way. That's no good, but there's Johnson with the rebound.
A lucky bounce right there. You think it hit the back of the iron and bounce out, and it just kind of fell straight down into his hands, and he was able to lay it back up.
6:41 to go. Railers and MacArthur now tied at 21.
Now Lincoln can slow it down a little bit here, take the air out of the ball a little bit and, look for a good shot. We don't have to force anything. We got to eliminate runs by Decatur. Keep it a close game.
KJ hands off to Isles. Garrett at the free throw line, back out to KJ. KJ's going to drive in, pull up from 15. It's good.
KJ didn't have the three, did a little head fake, dribbled around, pulled up, 15-footer, nailed it, and Lincoln back up by 2.
And KJ has that. We've seen him do that for years where he takes that shot right around the elbow and they come out and play him on the three. I think that might be a weapon he can use more this season.
Yeah, because they know KJ is a three-point shooter, so they're running. There's a three. They're running at him. A little head nod. He can, dribble right around him just like he did the last possession.
Amir Brummett hits a three to give the Generals the lead back at 24-23. 5:40 to go. KJ hands back to Isles near the top of the key. KJ open for three. That's on the way.
KJ's hitting. He's feeling it tonight. And we got to have one of the three hitting those. KJ, Garrett, or Bryson. And right now it's KJ.
KJ gives the lead back to the Railers, 26-24. 5:20 to go. And just from last night to tonight, Scott, KJ looks so much more confident with his shot.
Well, because he has an open look. Last night, Glenwood, they did a great job of, defending our three-point shooters.
Ball loose on the floor, alternating possession, and it's going to head to MacArthur.
Number 2 in for the Generals.
Wait, MacArthur got the ball to start the half.
Our ball.
MacArthur got the ball to start the half.
Greg,
Greg was right on.
Greg, let him know it. He's, who says coaches don't pay attention? It's the little things,
Oh, and even something like that, in a game that may not seem important with 5:08 to go in the third, but if you're out there and you don't want to make a pass, you don't want to do something, it's okay to get tied up if you know you're going to get the ball right back. So after they get the alternating possession straightened out, Aaron Hopp being hounded by Johnson. Boy, a lot of pressure defense by MacArthur. Swing it around, KJ corner three, left it short. KJ got hit
right there, nothing called.
Out to McLean. Again, very, very physical. This is, if you're not here, you want to know about it, as Johnson gets it underneath, goes up, and lays it in.
They cannot let that happen. They have got to know that's going. Johnson's staying just down in the baseline. That's where he's staying. A little lob pass, it's too easy of a pass underneath.
Johnson gets it to go in. We're tied at 26, 4:20 to go. But yeah, what I was going to say is If you want to know what this kind of game is like, as they go backdoor for Miles to Hop, who lays it up and in.
Speaking of easy pass underneath, we just got a little backdoor right there to Hop, and uncontested, an easy bucket. Lincoln back up by 2.
Think of a typical Lincoln-Glenwood game as how physical this is and not much being called.
Yeah, and up and down the court a little quicker.
3 on the way. That's
no
in and out, no good. Isaiah with a strong rebound. Isaiah brings it to the sideline, now bounces
Watch it.
back to Garrett, swings it over to Hop into the front court. 3:45 to go in the third. Lincoln on top, 28-26.
Decatur kind of extending their defense a little, and that's when they're going to allow some more back doors. So they get out pressure, get in there.
KJ in the corner for 3 again.
KJ, another 3, a big 3. Lincoln's biggest lead of the night, 5 points. 3.5 to go in the third.
31-26. On the baseline to Johnson, and they're going to get Hop with the block as he tried to cut the baseline off. Second on Aaron, second on the team. And, we talked about if MacArthur got the lead, we know that they can be patient. Let's see how patient they are with 3 minutes to go in the third, down 5.
Yeah, see if they force the issue. Because we've seen when they get out of control, they'll turn the ball over. They've got several turnovers tonight, and a lot of them unforced.
Johnson down low, goes up, didn't get it over the front of the rim.
They're going to get Hop with his third or Bowers?
I think they got Isaiah with the reach from the back.
Yeah, they got Bowers. That's his. Is that his first?
Lincoln foul Isaiah Bowers.
First on Isaiah. His first. Third on the team. Kimonte Johnson with 10. 3:08 to go. Railers up 5. First free throw on the way from the lefty is up and good.
And that's their offense right now. They want to get it inside.
Alex O'Donoghue, number 44, back in for Lincoln.
O'Donoghue back in. Reminder, Railer basketball is brought to you by Town & Country Bank, Timbercrest Vet Services, and Jim Examus Ford Lincoln. Johnson with 11. Free throw on the way, makes it 12.
Good free throw shooter.
Now they've extended the pressure. Johnson, the steal off the glass, missed it. Gets his own rebound, and he's going back to the line as O'Donoghue picks up his first foul, 4th on the team. And boy, can't give him those easy looks there.
We're being lazy with the basketball. Just kind of lackadaisical right now.
So Johnson just hit 2, already with 6 in the quarter, 12 in the game. Free throw up, and he rolled it off.
Missed that one.
3:05 to go in the third.
Let's try this again. He's a good free throw shooter.
One of the best. 31-28, Railers with a 3-point advantage. On the way. Got that one.
Got to be strong with the basketball. They're going to pick up the pressure. They're going to pressure us. We just got to handle that pressure and be smart with the ball.
Isaiah gets it into the front court by himself. Isaiah, top of the key, back to Hop. Hop brings it to the right wing to Bowers. Isaiah looking down low, high post O'Donoghue. Looked to get to KJ for a 3, but he was covered up. OD hands to Hop. Hop jump stop, has it blocked, and there's a foul, and Hop will go to the line. It'll be Lincoln's first trip to the line with 2:41 to go in the third.
Carter foul, Kieran Cook, 25.
Foul on Cook, his first.
Hop the line for 2.
Aaron with 8 on the night. See if Hop can join Fry in double figures. First free throw on the way is up and good. Aaron came in an 88% free throw shooter. Hard to believe with 2:41 to go in the third. That's only MacArthur's second foul of the game.
I was getting ready to ask you how many they had first half, and it was 1. That's 2. They're letting them play.
Hoppy makes them both. He has 10. Railers' lead is 4 at 33-29. Brummett quickly into the front court. 3 on the way. Back rim, no. KJ with a rebound.
Good rebound. Had to extend for it.
And a foul in the backcourt is going to be whistled on Brummett, his first, team second. 2:28 to go. They need to check the scoreboard. There we go. Should be 33-29. We were just discussing scoreboard operation before we went on the air.
I'm not allowed to do it. I can't even do a scoreboard at junior Railer games.
33-29, 2:25 to go in the third. Bowers over to Hop. Hop brings it one way, then the other. Right side.
They'll get rid of it. They're going to get you for a 5.
Yep. I heard you 1 second too late, Scott. Turnover by the Railers.
You got to go to the basket. If you just up there dribble around, they're going to call it. You got to get to the rim.
2 minutes, 10 seconds here from Decatur left in the third quarter. Lincoln on top, 33-29.
Get a stop here.
Aaron Hop with 10, KJ Fry with 13. That 3 way short coming from Cook. Rebound comes down to the Railers.
Good outlet pass by OD. Found Hop.
Double team on KJ. Stolen away by Johnson. MacArthur with another turnover forced against the Railers.
Not sure why we like getting down in that corner and hold the ball. You know, they're going to come fly out at you and trap you, and there's nowhere to go.
30-second timeout. We will keep it here. 1:41 to go in the third. Lincoln on top, 33-29. Allows us to tell you that Stacy's Family Pharmacy, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Canning, and U-Haul bringing you Railer basketball. And you know, Scott, you're talking about getting down in the corner. For how many years have we watched Railer basketball? And the Railer defense has invited people to get into that corner because that's where you've got that extra defender with the baseline and the sideline.
Yeah, and that's the last place you want to be. You know, you're making it too easy on them where they can trap you. There's nowhere to go. You got, you know, the baseline and then 2 white jerseys there. More times than not, you're going to turn the ball over.
So after the timeout, minute and a half left in quarter number 3. Brummett drives in, goes right through the hands of Cook. Back to MacArthur. Fight for the rebound. It's Bryson Kirby back in the lineup. He comes out of there with the rebound.
Good defense by the Railers. They stood strong with their hands up. Nobody's swatting at it or jumping.
Back out to Bryson. Boy, talk about meeting your passes. This is the game you got to do it. Hands off to Hop between the circles.
Watch a little back door here with Hop as Bryson kicks out.
KJ 3. Oh, that one was tipped away. OD tried to grab it. Instead, it's MacArthur. Running the break. Layup. Missed it.
And then fouled and didn't get called.
They didn't call the foul. I think they just called that he was standing out of bounds. But that was Khalil Brummett trying to be just a little too fancy with the layup. Didn't concentrate. And so MacArthur really doing everything they can to help keep Lincoln in it. And Lincoln's doing what they can to keep this lead.
Get him off.
50 seconds to go. Railers up by 4 here in the third.
Don't hold it. We got to move the ball. Passing the ball is going to beat pressure. You can't dribble through it. They're too quick.
But on that same note, those long passes are dangerous.
They are, and that should have been a foul right there, not called. All over Hoppy.
30 seconds to go in the third. Railers up by 4. We see Isaiah peek at the clock. Isles, double team coming, now bounces over in the wing to Kirby. Boy, it'd be great to get a score here at the end of this quarter. Bryson over on the wing to Isles, down to 13 seconds. Garrett brings it to the right side, now back to the timeline. Isaiah holds, we're down to 7. OD, ball loose, still rolling around. Isaiah's picked it up, down to 3 to 2. Ball tipped away by MacArthur.
Man, a lot happening right there. Good hustle by OD, getting on the floor and getting that ball back. Lincoln's going to have it on the baseline or on the sideline with 1.8.
1.8, 33-29. Kirby looking, gets it to Hop. Hop turns, top of the key, fires, short. End of 3, Lincoln with the lead. Lincoln 33, MacArthur 29. Back with the fourth quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Lincoln College, 5th Street Food Mart, and Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds bring you Railer basketball this year. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter of action. MacArthur with the basketball, trailing the Railers, 33-29. KJ Fry leading with 13, Aaron Hop with 10. Underneath. Put back, no good. Tip try again, no good. Another offensive rebound.
Good.
Railers on the floor. OD gets it out to Bowers. And then Isaiah lost it.
Got to play under control.
MacArthur had 4 opportunities, first shot and then 3 offensive rebounds. The ball squirted out. OD kicked it out. Good hustle by O'Donohue. And then Isaiah lost the dribble out of bounds.
Yeah, instead of just holding it, let everybody regroup. He was trying to get ahead of the pack and just lost the handle of it. You know, it's the heat of the moment there, trying to make something happen.
You know, Isaiah only has 4 points, but he has played a really good defensive game tonight. 7.5 to go, fourth quarter. Thaxton to Brummett.
Watch 23, backside.
3 from the corner on the way is up and good. Armand Brummett, his first point of the night. 33-32. O'Donohue, now to Bowers. Got to get it in the front court, Isaiah. Breaks the timeline. Hands now to Isles. Garrett working against Brummett. The lane opens up. Garrett will go to the line. Nope.
Yeah, it was way out.
Yeah.
It's not the NBA. Although I've seen some continuation calls this year that you just kind of shake your head at, but I'm not going to let him have that one.
Well, MacArthur saved 2 points there because Garrett was going to go wide open. Ball tipped away into the backcourt. It'll stay with the Railers. 7 minutes to go, 33-32. Railers up by just 1. And this is where MacArthur's quickness really can be dangerous.
Yeah, and, you know, we're going to have some back doors to get to the basket. They're extending the pressure. It's got to be strong with the ball, meet the ball.
Underneath, Hop kicks back out to O'Donohue. OD, high archer shot, no good from about 17. Rebound down to Johnson.
It's all right, that's a shot that he can make.
Johnson goes down the lane, and a foul whistled on the Railers. Foul I got on Isaiah.
Isaiah Bowers on the foul.
His second, 5th
David
on the
Biggs
team.
returns to the
Biggs
arena.
back in, O'Donohue out.
Yeah, Alex with some good minutes, solid minutes right there. You know, being real physical underneath.
McLean from the right side, 3 on the way, no good. All Railers there for the rebound. Don't fight over it.
Stop it. Stop. No need to push the issue right now. Find a good look. Ooh, thought he had a lane right there.
So the Railers on the rebound, 6:15 to go with a slim 1 point advantage. Biggs has picked up his dribble. Now out to Isles. Now this last 6 minutes is going to be tough.
Yeah, we got to help him out, you know, with a pick or something.
Timeout taken by the Railers as Garrett had picked up his dribble and no one was coming to help him.
No, and, you know, one good pick up top is going to free him up. And, you know, it looked like Biggs was going to do that, but he kind of just stopped there at the elbow, and Garrett was stuck there with nowhere to go, and Coach Al had to call a timeout.
6:02 to go in the fourth quarter. Lincoln 33, MacArthur 32. Reminder that Lincoln Printers, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, and St. Clair's Manor bring you Railer basketball each and every contest. Already game number 17 of the year. Railers looking for their 10th win. 6:02 to go, and it's within hand.
Yeah, it's, you know, Lincoln with a 1 point lead. Still a lot of basketball to be played.
After the timeout, Hop will inbound in the backcourt to Isles. Garrett with the dribble into the front court, now back away. Quick hands from MacArthur, got to be careful. Biggs back to Isles. Left wing to Bowers. 5:40 to go in the fourth. Hop looks to drive, takes it in strong.
Get in there, yeah.
Count it.
Got
They're
it.
going to count it.
They're going to count it, yeah. Hoppy, strong move to the basket.
Basket's good.
Touched both sides of the rim, fell down, and Hoppy to the line for the and one. The old-fashioned three-point play.
Armand Brummett, his first, 4th on the team. Hop with 12. Hop with 13 as he hits the free throw. 36-32. Railers back up by 4.
Get a stop here.
5.5 to go. On top to Brummett. McLean. Thaxton. Long 3 on the way. That's good.
Nothing you can do about that.
Armand
Armand Brummett makes it 36-35, so it's back to a 1-point lead for Lincoln. Watch the double team. Isles gets out of it over to Bowers. Isaiah's going to take it. Had it stripped away.
Come on,
ball
Isaiah.
loose. Johnson up to McLean. The layup is good.
You got to be strong with that ball. You're just like the Daisies told, just be strong with it.
5:02. MacArthur gets the lead back at 37-36. And then an offensive foul is whistled on Isaiah. They're saying Isaiah pushed off on the dribble.
Isaiah Bowers in the foul.
So Isaiah's picked up his third. Interesting, it was the official furthest away that made that call.
And they didn't call the bumping into him before the foul.
To MacArthur, full timeout.
Timeout taken by MacArthur. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. 4:51 to go. Railers trail by 1, 37-36. Back in 30 seconds with Lincoln. Railer basketball. Back at MacArthur High School in Decatur along with Scott Kirby. Lloyd Kirby handling the video duties. Jeff Benjamin with you. Railer basketball this year brought to you by Schneider Chiropractic Center, St. Clair's Manor, and Bright Idea Screen Printing. And we've got a good one here. Less than 5 minutes to go. Railers in this one, down by just one, 37-36. It'll be MacArthur basketball.
Big stop right here, Jeff. You know, MacArthur regained the lead. Got to have a big stop here. Keep this crowd out of it.
Baxton back to McLean. Playing catch on the near side. Now they work it over to Brummett. He's hit 2 big threes here in the fourth quarter.
Now you see a little different type of offense from Generals when they have the lead.
Johnson goes up strong off the baseline, lays it up and in.
They're a little more patient right now, looking for that open shot. When they were down, they were a little less patient, trying to force the issue.
MacArthur has scored 7 in a row to take a 3-point lead, 39-36, as we near the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Somebody's got to step up for the Railers. Hop with a nice ball fake. Jumper in the lane, no good. Biggs, the rebound goes up. Contact, no call. Rebound for MacArthur. Ahead to Johnson. Flipped it over to McLean. And McLean will pull it back out, and the Generals will reset. 3:45 to go. MacArthur 39, Lincoln 36. Right now the Generals being very patient. We talked about this, that they have the ability to do this. Brummett tries to go baseline, gets it into Johnson, flips over to McLean. McLean back to Johnson, contact, basket, good.
Yeah, going on a big run right here. It's something that obviously we didn't want to see.
Basket's good.
They're making us extend our defense, getting an easy shot underneath.
3:25 to go, now 41-36. The lefty with 17, free throw makes it 18. And all of a sudden it's now a 6-point lead for MacArthur. Nobody gets in Hoppy's way, takes it straight to the basket,
right
lays it in.
Take that all day.
3:10 to go, 42-38, Lincoln down 4. McLean. Yeah, right now you got to figure that for MacArthur, their offense is probably just waiting until they can get it to Johnson on the baseline.
Yeah, and he's just roaming. Biggs has got to be aware, and he's wide open.
There he is. Goes up strong, won't go down. But he will go.
He doesn't even, not even paying attention to him. He's worried about everything on the perimeter instead of seeing the guy underneath, and I think he's going to come out for that exact reason.
Biggs picks up his 4th, 8th on the team. Johnson at the line shooting 2. 2:48 to go. Free throw on the way, it's up and it is good.
44.
O'Donohue back in, Biggs out.
Back in for Lincoln.
43-38, 5-point lead. Yeah, for somebody that touches the ball a lot down low, is going to go to the line a lot, it's good to have a free throw shooter as good as he is. Yeah, it worked.
Hey, there we go. Good job, right on cue.
43-38, he missed it. So the Railers down by 5 with 2:40 to go. Hop goes down the lane again. Little scoop shot is good.
Aaron Hopp trying to take over down there and get into the basket strong. Lincoln only down by 3.
43-40, 2.5 to go. Railers with 7 points in this quarter, Scott, all from Aaron Hopp.
He's the senior, you know, the senior captain. He's got to take control, and that's something that he's been able to do all year. Get to the rim, finish strong.
43-40, 2:10 to go. Brummett, little 8-footer, didn't go down. They get the rebound, count the basket, and they're going back to the line.
Got his own rebound.
Brummett.
I guess there's 2 Brummets out there.
Aaron Hopp on the foul.
Hopp the foul, his third, 9th on the Railers. They actually have 3 on the team. This is Armand Brummett. Free throw on the way, it is good. 46-40, back to a 6-point deficit for the Railers. 2 minutes to go. Isaiah picks up his dribble, now back out to Fry. KJ over to Isles, hands to Hopp. Hopp's going to take it straight to the basket, kick it back out. KJ 3, got it.
KJ Fry, another big 3.
KJ Fry for 3.
Timeout taken by the Railers. 1:42.
Full timeout.
They're taking time. We'll take it with them. 1:42 to go. MacArthur up, but only 3. Back in a moment with Lincoln Railer basketball. Along with Scott Kirby, Jeff Benjamin with you. 1:42 left in this one. It's MacArthur with a 3-point advantage, 46-43. And Scott, it's been the seniors tonight for the Railers, Hopp and Fry.
Hopp and Fry, and that's what we needed, you know. Talked about it before. One of our 3 shooters has to step up, and tonight was KJ hitting some big 3-pointers to bring Lincoln within 3 with 1:42 to go. And, you know, MacArthur, they're going to come out and be patient, move the ball, and look for Johnson underneath. OD has got to be aware where he's at all times.
The Railers with 9 team fouls, so any foul by Lincoln will send MacArthur to the line. Come on, get that, Hoppy. Almost a steal.
Almost got it.
Underneath to Johnson. Johnson kicks back out to McLean, and then he lost it.
Good recovery by OD. Saw him on the backside, stepped in, forced the issue, and MacArthur with the turnover, and Lincoln can pull within 1 or tie it up with this possession.
Alex O'Donohue inbounds out to Garrett Isles. Isles over on the far side to Bowers. Bowers over to Hopp.
He's got to be careful with that arm. They're looking for that now. Bowers.
Hopp picked up his dribble, needs some help. Back out to OD. Approaching a minute to go. Railers down 3, 46-43. Isaiah drives in OD, baseline, high archer, left it short, gets his own rebound. Back out to Isles. And with 50 seconds to go, the Railers trying to find a good look at one here.
They hold for 1 here to tie it up, or you'd think they'd have to go with about 30 seconds to go to give them a chance.
Garrett over to O'Donohue. Back out to Hopp. Hopp's going to drive the lane. Little floater, too hard, rebound down to MacArthur. 30 seconds to go. Railers still down just 3. McLean into the front court. Back out to Brummett. He's going to drive in, and a foul is going to be whistled. And the Generals go to the line, shooting 2. 20 seconds to go. Foul for the Railers. Isaiah picks up his 4th, 10th team foul. It'll be Amir Brummett at the line, shooting 2. First free throw on the way, left it short. We see Coach Alexander make that motion, gotta box out. 20 seconds.
Bowers has a big assignment right now. That's to get Johnson out of there. Hoppy's got to watch McLean sneaking around to his left.
Second free throw, that one is good.
2-possession game.
47-43.
MacArthur full timeout.
Full timeout for MacArthur. Scott, we will keep it here. 47-43. Railers down by just 4. 20 seconds to go. You talked about it a little bit earlier. Obviously, you want to score quickly, and when you're talking Lincoln, Do you look for your first good shot, or do you look for a good three?
Well, you look for probably Hoppy getting to the rim right now. You're only down by 4. It is a 2-possession game, 20 seconds. If we can get down there, make something within, 14, 13 seconds in that area, call timeout and try to get a stop. But I think you got to get to the rim quick. I don't think you want to settle on a 3 right now, just for a simple fact. If you miss it, the odds of getting a rebound are pretty slim. So we got to get to the basket. We got to get there quick, and then we got to step it up defensively.
MacArthur's only been whistled for 14 fouls, so they can be very aggressive on the inbound and pick up a couple fouls and not risk sending the Railers to the line also.
Absolutely. They got 2 fouls to give. I'm sure they're talking about that right now. But first things first, we got to get the ball inbound, and MacArthur's doing a good job of pressing us right now. We got to be strong with the basketball. I don't know how many timeouts we have left.
I think we have 2.
2?
The responsibility of getting in goes to Alex O'Donohue. Bowers, Fry, Hop, and Isles on the floor for the Railers. Got to go to it. They get it to Hop. Hop along the sideline. Out to Garrett. Right wing 3. Got it.
Well, that's why I'm not a coach, Jeff. That's why I'm just a part-time broadcaster. Man, that's a big shot by Garrett Isles right there.
3-pointer for Garrett, his 3rd of the night. And in 5 seconds, they went the length of the floor, found Garrett, set his feet, and he drained it. And now it's just a 1-point game. So even if you foul and they send them to the line, as long as it's not on a made basket, you're giving yourself a shot here at the end.
Absolutely. And, it's going to be double bonus for MacArthur, but you find their weakest link and foul them. Obviously, that's not Johnson or McLean. Maybe one of the Brummets.
I think when number 3, Amir Brummett went to the line, the first one he missed. It didn't look good.
It didn't look good, but, it is double bonus, so they're going to get 2. Now, I think you foul right away. You defend the inbound. They get it in. Maybe try to get it to the guy that they want to foul. Maybe number 11. I don't think he's even taking a shot tonight, so maybe let him inbound it to him, put him to the line, see what he has.
Here we go.
They're going to face guard Brummett, let number 11 catch the ball and foul him. Well,
they tried to, and no call. McLean dribbling it out in the backcourt, almost tipped away, and O'Donohue knocked it out of bounds.
You got to call that foul right in front of you, and that's what we're trying to do, and they just let it go.
So down to 9.1. McLean to inbound. They get it to Brummett, and Isaiah grabs him, and Isaiah picks up his 5th.
Coach Al is not happy. That's how Lincoln, they wrote it up.
Personal foul.
Let Levin get the ball, foul him. Well, they fouled him. They didn't call it, and now we got a decent free throw shooter to the line.
7.6 to go.
And that's the 5th on Bowers.
It'll be 6'2" sophomore Armand Brummett at the line. He has 9 points, all of them in this quarter. He'll be shooting 2 with 7.6 to go. First free throw on the way, rattles in. Why couldn't we get one to fall in like that?
Well, still going to be a 1-possession game. Coach Al's going to call a timeout, try to ice him. He's still got 1 left.
48-46 with 7.6 to go. So really you're calling 2 plays here probably.
2 plays because you don't want to call one after the free throw to let MacArthur set up if it's made. So you draw up right now. We're going to, depending on if it's a made, obviously, or a miss, you draw up a get to the basket or you draw up a 3-pointer. Or you get real risky and draw up 2 3-pointers and let's win it.
I think I just saw the far side official point to the Railer bench and kind of give the signal like no timeout.
No timeouts. Okay, so that could have been their last one. So now it's set and wait.
Now you got to get it in.
Got to get it in. You got to get down and get a shot off. But first things first, they got a free throw to make.
And the other thing, with 7.6 to go, they've only got 4 fouls.
Yeah.
So if you're MacArthur, you foul and keep making Lincoln get the ball in.
You do, and that's a play that a lot of people talk about. If you're down by 3, foul them, put them to the line. They can't beat you with the 3-pointer.
Here we go, 7.6 to go. Armand Brummett just made the first. Second one is up, on the way, and it's good.
That's right. Still one possession game.
Into Hop. Hop at the timeline. Down to 5, to 4. Garrett, top of the key, 3. Front of the rim, no. And the Railers will fall short here in Decatur.
Oh, wow, it came down the wire, Jeff. Lincoln falls just short again against a solid team. MacArthur, a lot of people coming in thinking it, wouldn't be much of a game. But they fought hard. Had a pretty decent lead at one time. The Railers up by, maybe 6 at one time, but just couldn't pull it off down the stretch.
Final score, MacArthur 49, Lincoln 46. We'll be back with our post-game show in just a few moments. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
They kind of planned on being in the championship game because they had moved their tournament game tonight with Eisenhower to Wednesday night. So, they played 2 last night and they didn't play tonight. So, we... I think when I kind of recall back when we played Rochester, I think that they might have said that this is the last year that they're playing in the Sangamon County. So, they're growing up, they're getting bigger, and they are a Central State 8 team. So, they should be, playing in this tournament.
And of course, the fans will remember earlier in the year when we were down at Rochester, I believe it was we needed double overtime to beat them when we were down there, so we know it's going to be close when they come back to Lincoln.
It's going to be close. We're going to, again, we're playing teams that are on the same caliber as what Chatham is. They make you play their style. We're going to work at some things this week, the next couple days, to hopefully not let people just kind of hold and delay the ball, pass it 50 times before they take a shot and things. So we're going to work on some things this week because we've got 2 teams that, Jacksonville would rather have it to be 29-28. And, we want to shoot the ball. We've got to get down and find places and, make things happen.
All right, Coach, quickly before we let you go, first trip here to the gym, what do you think of MacArthur's new digs?
They've done a nice job. Both schools, both them and Eisenhower, they're nice places. They've done a really, really good thing with it. The Eisenhower, it's black and gold or whatever. This is a little more colorful. That's kind of like black and white, where this has color.
All right, Coach, we will let you go after this one. A tough one for the Railers. They fall by 3, and they try to get back in the win column Tuesday night at home against Rochester. A good turnout from Railer Nation would be helpful.
Yes, it would. And, Tuesday night games are tough. We have to... just do whatever. We've got good fan support, which I don't doubt at all that they'll be there. But if it's not, we performed tonight, and we had an okay crowd, a good following, and so forth. So we want to try to get 3 wins out of this tournament. So I think we've played the 2 tough ones first. So Jacksonville's a good team also. So we've just got to plug away.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go, and safe travels, and we'll see you Tuesday night back at home.
Okay, thank you.
Railers fall here on this Saturday, 49-46. We'll be back to wrap it up in a moment. This is Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live on WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town and Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, Friendship Manor, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Drow Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Christine Short. St. Clara's Manor. Eaton Corporation. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln. Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery. Headline Salon, LLC. And by Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul.